I think the primary thing we don't want to have go unnoticed is that when we put forth these policies to help the beleaguered property taxpayer, our constituents, every single time they're stopped, it's not because Republicans have put forth great ideas and want to leave more money in our constituents' pockets. It's because the majorities who have full control say it's a bad idea. It won't bring in more revenue, so we can have more taxing and more spending. That's why we have a spending cap in New York State, because it's out of control. Make no mistake about this. The reason why we're flush with money right now, and Governor Hochul can travel all around the state and hand out money hand over fist, is because the federal government, during this pandemic, has helped bail us out. If there's anything good about a pandemic that's killed thousands of individuals, if you could say it's good, is we're bringing revenue in at a point where we were almost bankrupt. Now remember this, next year, the year after that, that federal money is not going to be coming in, especially to the fact that you saw some gerrymandering now, which illustrates that possibly we could be down to 4 Republican Senate seats in this state. And we're one of 7 states that lost another representative. So we're losing the power to stand up, to speak up, because 319,000 people left the state of New York last year. Now, why do you think when you do the surveys and you ask them about that, number one issue, taxes. Public safety is up there. Why is this the right tax in the home heating, oil, and the energy cost, the right thing to diminish right now? Well, for upstate New York, it's discretionary, geographically discriminatory. Because think about it. We don't have subways. We don't have mass transit. We don't have public transit to the extent that they have it there. We got to bring our kids to school on occasions. We got to bring them to get their health care. We have to go to our jobs, middle income and lower income. Discriminatory in 2 ways, geographic discriminatory and discriminatory in terms of wealth. Okay, we have to have vehicles. We have to have cars. We have to buy that gas. Today when I came in and I stopped, $5 for a gallon of gasoline. So it's not only a discriminatory tax for the whole state, actually, but exceptionally discriminatory for upstate New York and those of middle or lower income wealth who are just trying to make ends meet. Now think about it. As we, for every dollar with this inflation, eat up the money for gasoline taxes, for tuition, for groceries. This goes beyond just the energy we're talking about. We have young people who have purchased houses. They pay a mortgage, then they pay their taxes. We have seniors who are on fixed income and on small pensions. They have to pay those taxes now. They're being challenged to keep their homes in New York State right now, ancillary to all those taxes on the outside they're paying. When it comes to pay their mortgage to keep their house or their taxes, school and municipal taxes, they don't know if they can make it right now. That's what they tell me when I go to the doors right now. So this combination of energy will take the burden off of them so they can keep their homes, actually, so they can drive to work with their kids, to school and to the doctor. So it has tentacles. It affects other areas. The most important thing, if you say, what's the most valuable thing you have? It's not their car. It's not their snow blower, because we got a lot of snow here. It's their home. Everybody wants to live and keep their home. As you eat away their dollars in these other taxable areas, which are discriminatory to upstate New York, they're challenged for the one thing they value the most, their home. So it expands out all into those other areas, and I thank my colleagues. I'm proud to be a sponsor of their bill, and I'm proud to support somebody I served in the New York State Assembly with for many years, a child prodigy. So now you've grown up and you're old enough to be a congressperson, and you should be right now.
Not grown up.
Congratulations. Yeah.